I'm going to try to do this while I'm driving because I got a lot of shit to do today, but we are so removed from what our Constitution is in this country. And it spreads like wildfire. You know, it's the whole tell a lie enough times it becomes truth. I was just listening to Scott Sloan on 700 WLW while I was driving around. And his argument for why we should have to wear the mask pretty much boiled down to, well, it's not the Constitution that you should be able to get onto a plane because you don't want to wear a mask. It's not a right. You don't have that right. It's not in the Constitution. So I called him and I was gonna fuck him up. Is what I was gonna do. But think how many people he reaches in a day that maybe have never even talked about the Constitution before. They now believe that the only rights they have are the enumerated rights in the Constitution. And the Constitution grants us nothing. It's solely 100% our restriction on government. You can look at it as if I wrote that document myself and said, government, in order for you to govern me, you got to follow these rules. And then you did the same thing with the same copy of that document. And the next person did the same thing with the same copy of that document. His mindset is that, well, shouldn't we just work to make everybody feel better? He actually said that. He spoke about a woman that was on a flight to Cincinnati. Now, I do agree with him with this. The lady got her ticket. Now, she didn't have, apparently, from what I heard, maybe it's different, but she wasn't exempt. Medically exempt, anyway. But she wore the mask through checking in, through security, through all that, got on the plane, took her mask off, refused to wear it. He's like, that's just being an a-hole, and I agree. She should have never put the mask on. She should have bought her ticket, went there, and fought and stood her ground. He doesn't see the danger in what's happening with this vaccine. What's happening with these masks. The mask was just conditioning for the vaccine. That's all that was. I called it when it happened. Go back and watch my videos on it. And I said, this is just conditioning for what's coming next. And that's all the vaccine is. It's about socialism, what it's about, because we have to be worried about everybody. Instead of you made your choices and I made my choices, and if our paths cross, and because of our paths crossing, because of my choices and your choices, I get sick and die, that's my choice. It's, well, we got to worry about everybody. We got to try to keep everybody safe. We are heading down a road that we don't want to go down. That I will fucking refuse to go down. I will fight to the death not to have to go down. You think I'm playing? Come knock at my door and watch what I do. I'm 40 years old. My life is over as far as I'm concerned. I'm far fucking closer to the end than the beginning. You want to make me do something, or you think I should do it because you say so, come try to make me. I promise you it will not turn out like all these fucking pussies that turn around and cuff up and do what they're told. You think I'm full of shit? Check my fucking resume. That's all I have to say. I just do not understand how people do not see it. Why they are so willing to give up what freedom we have left for perceived security. And that's what it is. It's perceived. Like I told y'all last night, they had 2 months of testing on this vaccine. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. Everybody's going to get this vaccination. A bunch of people are going to get it. And when everybody starts getting sick and dying, and we still don't have no heroin overdoses, everybody dying from COVID still, they're going to try to force it on everybody else, probably. You think a drug test was bad for a job? Wait till you have to show your COVID. Show us your COVID papers. It's going to happen. It's coming. And it'll eventually turn into, well, this person isn't on the list of having a vaccine. Let's go make him take it. And like I said, anybody that comes to my door thinking they're going to fucking force me to do anything, whether that's take a vaccine, go to jail, cuff up, talk to me about selling me fucking candy bars, well, you better stand back a few feet if you're trying to sell candy bars. That's all I got to say. Knock, stand back. Well, holler through the door, let me know what you're doing. You kept saying that you don't have the right to make everybody else unsafe. No, but you have the right to make me unsafe. Just because you believe something doesn't mean I have to believe it. And I could care less. It isn't about whether this shit's real or not real, or kills this person or kills 1 million people. It's not about that. It's not about that at all. Not to me, anyway. To me, it's about, I'm making a choice. It's my choice. I will live with my choice. You make your choices, and you live with those too. Freedom is dangerous. It's part of it. You might die in a car wreck today. You might get shot and killed today. You might get stabbed to death today. You might get robbed today. You might fall over and die from a heart attack from all them fucking Big Macs you ate. It's about choice. Individual choice. But we're moving away from that. We're moving away from the individual responsibility that comes with individual choice. That comes with having our rights. We I tell my son all the time, you can't have the product of the production without the production. And that's what everybody wants. They want the freedom, or at least the perceived freedom, but they don't want to do the work to get there. Oh my God, this virus might kill me. I want to live longer. So I better do what they say. I better do what everybody thinks is right. I wouldn't care if it killed 99 out of every 100 fucking people. I wouldn't wear a mask. I wouldn't get vaccinated. I wouldn't care if you threw me in a room with 1 million people and you said 99 out of every 100 people is going to die in that room. I'd say, well, I'm not going in the room. And you're not going to force me to. But if for some reason I had to run by 1 million people today and 99 out of every 100 was going to die, I still wouldn't do it. And it has nothing to do with whether it's real, not real, deadly, not deadly. None of that shit even matters. It's because I choose not to wear a mask. I'm not doing it. The Constitution doesn't grant me my rights. If you took the Constitution, wadded it up in a little bitty ball, and threw it in the garbage can, I would still have my rights. The problem is ignorance. People are ignorant of history. They're ignorant of our founding documents. They're ignorant of what the rights are. They're ignorant of what freedom is. They're ignorant of what fucking liberty is. They're just ignorant. And the people that are the most ignorant have the biggest voice. Like, I'm sorry for getting upset, man, but it just amazes me what people... I had a guy say to me today. I left a comment on YouTube. I was waiting on Christy this morning. I checked my YouTube, and it was something about, basically I said a minute ago, like, you want some? Come, I got some. Come get it. He says, oh, no, we got to, and I didn't even say nothing about firearms in it. He said, we got to bury our firearms. That way we can organize. You silly motherfucker, you ain't organizing now. What makes you think you're going to organize where if you get caught with a firearm, that they're going to give you the death penalty or lock your ass up for life? That is an excuse for a coward, is what that is. It's sitting on the couch making excuses for why I can do it fucking tomorrow. Don't hold off and do tomorrow what you can do today. I just said that yesterday. I just found out David died. I wish my ass would have went to Missouri. It's just another example of not holding off to do tomorrow what I can do today. And if you're I'm not saying that if you got 100 ARs and 50 million rounds of ammo that you might not want to put one somewhere just in case. That's not what I'm saying. But if you have one rifle and you have 5 mags full of ammo, you better have that shit on you. Because if you think that once they come into your home, that you're going to have the ability to go get that shit, you're fucking wrong. You're not going to talk yourself out of whatever they have in store for you. We are losing it. Look around. Listen to how people talk. Every day, some dumbass who has no idea what freedom is gets a platform to speak to hundreds or thousands or hundreds of thousands of people. Every day that we wait to stand up and to say, no, we're done. We're done. We're not wearing masks. We don't care what the fucking cost is. I don't care if I have to give up my job or my unemployment check or my house or my marriage. I don't care. I'm not doing it. And I love my wife. But you know what? My wife would say the same fucking thing. Because our marriage isn't worth the cost of your freedom. We love each other. I'm just using it as an example. I mean, what is the line for you people? We've seen all this before. We've seen it throughout history. Go back to about 1933-ish. Look what happened for the next decade. It was all in the name of safety. Stalin in the name of safety. Mao in the name of safety. You want to be safe, that's your fucking choice. I'll live dangerous. And they've made it now. And this is only going to get worse. And that's what I said about the guy saying, oh, we need to bury our rifles and organize after they go around and take everything they can find. You stupid son of a bitch. What the hell? Where did you bump your fucking head at? It's not... I'm so pissed off I lost my train of thought. What was I saying? Oh, they've made it illegal for us. We can't organize. Read the Declaration of Independence. We have the right to abolish or change our government. I don't want to abolish it. I don't even necessarily want to change it. I just want it to operate within the restrictions I have placed on it to allow it to govern me. They made it illegal for us to talk about it. You try to organize to stand up against the government, they're putting your ass in jail. They're getting rid of you. You know why they're getting rid of you? Because they fear you. The same reason they don't, you know why they don't, you know what they want to know the real truth, why they don't want felons to have firearms? You want to know the real truth behind it? Because they know that if felons organized, if they had the ability to walk out and buy firearms today, which they all have them, but then they put the risk on them. You know, if you get caught with them, then you're going to get in trouble. Who do you think would be in Columbus right now, armed to the teeth, protesting this shit first if they was allowed to have firearms by law? Felons. It's not about keeping you safe. The motherfuckers got guns anyway. If they cared about the law, they wouldn't be felons. And if they do care about the law, they don't mean harm to nobody. I'm not saying the law equals morality, but still. But where, people? I mean, what is it? I mean, next is vaccinations. Then it's, we got to get an ID card. Then it's, we might want to put this little chip in you because this shit ain't working. Where's your line? When is enough enough? When are you willing to give up everything to stand up for what's right? The consequence is a far fucking second to principle. When I say far, I mean far. You can lock me up. You can fucking threaten me. You can try to push me in a corner. You can kill me. I'm not budging. on any of it.